Friday night, March 7th? 8th? Jesus Christ, it's March 8th. Hey! What's going on? March 8th, 2024. How's everyone doing this evening? I had my lovely little song muted. Always great when you get back in the seat and everything goes wrong. But what's going on, everybody? Crawley Plays, what's going on? What day is it? Where am I? Indeed. Mao, 8th Mister. The fuck? I'm punching air right now? Why are you punching air, Steven? Not good, not good. Deus, thanks for coming through, everybody else. Welcome to the PROLOKAR Livestream. I hope you guys had a nice, happy Friday. I hope that your Friday was full of wonder. I hope your Friday was full of new adventures, new friends. I hope that you went out and you bought a video game, or you watched a movie, or you heard a song, or you read a book, or you just enjoyed something with some friends that weren't your friends yet, but then they became friends for the rest of your life. Because that's what I got to talk about tonight, because we are here finally playing Final Fantasy Rebirth, which we've been ducking a bit. And there's a reason why we've been ducking it for a bit. It's because we were already playing Dark Souls. And why are we playing Dark Souls? Because Dark Souls is a really fun game. It's really fun. And I was playing Dark Souls a lot, with a lot of you coming through and guiding me through. And it's something that I really looked forward to. And, look, it's no secret. This channel was started and founded upon Elden Ring and playing FromSoft games and playing games that hurt me and made me cry. And when I turned off the camera at the end of the night, I felt really sad. And that's really what you guys come for. You come in here to kind of abuse me a bit. We have channel points set up to where I go, hey, I like talking, and then you mute me. Yeah, exactly. Or you cheer me on and you laugh and things like that at my misfortune. And you know, it happens. It happens. And when we finally went to Dark Souls, it was a really fun time. And I had a blast playing that game. And I really would like to play it again because I really love how the FromSoft games go. Final Fantasy Rebirth showed up at my doorstep last week, and I have not touched it. I have not touched the demo. I have not touched anything Final Fantasy related. God, since the remake. Oh, I'm sorry. We played 16, and we bailed. We bailed because we got bored. And I'm really hoping that doesn't happen with this one, because Final Fantasy VII is a game that's actually very near and dear to my heart. And the reason why I say you should go out and you should grab a piece of media, you should watch a movie, watch a show, read a comic, bond with some new people. Well, that's because that's what happened to me when I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time in my life back in high school in 1997. It's where I met BM2KX. It's where I met Steven, because Steven is a good friend of mine, and I have been a friend of his for 27 fucking years, a fucking long fucking time. I met a lot of people in high school, and I bonded with them over Final Fantasy VII, and it's kind of crazy because I was always a bigger fan of Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time. So, of course, nothing's going to take its place. But Final Fantasy VII does get into that category. And when I talk about Final Fantasy VII, I could go on for a very long time talking about it. But I'll say this. I do not need to really state how much of a fan I am of Final Fantasy VII. It is not a perfect game by any means. There have been a lot of games that have come out since Final Fantasy that are better. But I don't think that takes away anything from Final Fantasy VII as a whole. I think Final Fantasy VII is still one of the games that if it was not made, if it was not created, if it never came to light, we would not have games that we do now. I think Final Fantasy VII is the main reason why JRPGs became popular at all in this country. I think that if you go back to any advertisements or commercials for the Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation, none of it shows gameplay. All of it is just the FMV sequences, because that's what sold the console. It's what sold the system. Now, I mean, PlayStation really didn't need any help getting sold, but Final Fantasy does directly tie to PlayStation. When you think of the PlayStation 1, what games come to mind? I think of Metal Gear Solid. I think of Twisted Metal. I think of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But I also think of Final Fantasy VII heavily, because if it wasn't for Final Fantasy VII, I wouldn't have an icebreaker for people talking to in high school. I wouldn't have this cool footage of summons on a VHS tape that I put into Steven's book bag? No, I just let you borrow it. I just let you borrow it. I let you borrow these VHS tapes of me recording Final Fantasy VII. And yes, of course, when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, I am no stranger. Again, there are people that are in my chat, there are people that are in my life that probably know this game way better than I do. But the reason why I've been avoiding it for a while is just because I was really into Dark Souls. And when the remake came out, I really enjoyed the remake. And my feelings on Final Fantasy Rebirth are this. All of the hype and all of the nostalgia and all the things that go with Final Fantasy VII Remake, I really believe you can only capture that once in a lifetime. You can't just redo it and then make a sequel and another sequel and another sequel. However, the way that Final Fantasy Remake, and spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the fucking game, but Final Fantasy VII Remake is not a remake, it is a sequel. It is a very cleverly disguised sequel for Final Fantasy VII OG. So even though Advent Children is the real sequel, Final Fantasy VII Remake is the real sequel to the actual game. It has enough core nostalgia and it's 90% accurate, probably 95% accurate to what happens in the first chapter of Midgar. It has some padding, it has some filler, you can't ignore it, but it is a damn fine game and it is fun as hell to play, especially on hard mode. But my feeling on it was, they did all this, and they released it all, and I feel like when it came out, I was calling people that I hadn't talked to since high school or years before. I was really marking out hard for everything that happened. The music was so goddamn good. Everything about the game was good, but I didn't have an open world to explore and fight in, and then I just kind of fell off of it. And other games came out, and I was more hyped for them. And then Rebirth got announced, and I said, well, of course I'm going to fucking play that shit on stream. Why the fuck wouldn't I play that shit on stream? It's fucking huge! Look at this. Look at the size comparison. It's huge! Of course I was going to get this shit. Not like I wouldn't get this shit, but let's be real here. My feeling is that when Rebirth got announced, I just kind of said, okay, I'll buy it, I'll play it. But, here we are a week after, and I haven't touched it yet. I have not played the demo. I have not seen any gameplay. I have not seen anything from it. I think the only gameplay I saw was just a minute ago. I pulled up Steve's gameplay, and he was running around, and all I wanted to do was just see where I can move the event ticker from there to here or not. That's it. And I have high hopes. I do. Because as much as I give this game shit, and as much as I'm a, cringy, stodgy old bastard that just likes to, say shitty things about things that I like, I do still love this game. I still have a lot of hype and a lot of excitement for it. So I hope you all come along with me on this journey as we indulge in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But before we get into all that, I have been ignoring all of you because I just wanted to get it out of the way that that this game really does mean a lot to me. The OG does. So I really hope this one is just as good, if not better. I don't think it can be better, but the OG really does not need to be renamed. It is what it is. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here. What the fuck is this noise? Do you hear this? That's weird. It's so weird. It is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and catch up with you guys, because I have been ignoring you guys. Steven, Space Magic, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's all Space Magic. Also a strong... Oh, hey, Mage Sight! What's going on? My Friday was based off 3 trips to the bathroom. Mao, what the hell's wrong with you? Or, no, what's right with you? What's right with you? What day is it? Where am I? Okay, I'm catching up. Hold on. Yes, laugh. Ha ha ha. You haven't played Crisis Core Reunion yet? What the fuck? I played Crisis Core on the PSP. I played PSP. I played Final Fantasy VII OG. I watched Advent Children. And I played Crisis Core on the PSP. So, and I played Dirge of Cerberus a little bit. And then I watched the rest of it because I couldn't stand that game. Have you played the mobile game with Turks? I didn't. But it exists. To be fair, not clever. Took like 15 minutes to find out they were doing some weird crap. Was a great game though. Aw. Ari, what's going on? Nurge. Yes, I know. That had to have been you, Ari. Nurge. Keep that shit up. You're going to get banned. 2 discs, baby. Well, one is play disc and one is data disc. Let's be real here. Man, there's dust on them. I played Dirge of Curbs at your house. You did, and I do remember it. It was okay. It was Japan only, so of course you didn't. Fair. The game is seriously massive. Not as massive as Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's horse riding. I don't fucking know. It's some random ass game. Hey, how about this? Why don't we go ahead and do some fucking shout-outs? I have weird energy tonight. I'm drinking decaf because I can't stay up too late tonight. I have to take my son to rock climbing in the morning. So yes, hey, as we always say, if you would like a shout out on the Prolokar live stream, yada yada, make sure you sound off in the chat and I can populate my stream deck and give you a shout out, because the first and foremost person we always got to shout out every single time we start, if he ever shows up to class, is Steven. Make sure you check out Steven over here at Lord Diaz. Does a lovely content. He's been sick for the past couple months. I don't fucking know. Got, I don't know, something wrong with him. When are you dancing again? When are you doing some more step manias?
Yeah, shotgun out
Here you go.
Shadow.
Shadow permeates all of our streams.
I'm gonna dip for a bit to relax before I start my stream up. No problem, no problem. I just might tap out myself.
Monday. So you're coming back Monday, huh? That's pretty good. I hope that you are well. Did you get that weird RSV variant that was going around? You know, you can put out your personal business. It's all good. Please do. Let me know. Up next, we have Mage Sight. Make sure you check out Mage Sight, who is always with us. Always with us with the Dark Souls content. And continuing on with us with the Final Fantasy content, which I always love.
And this is a reader's guide. Let me make sure you see in the camera real good where you guys can see. It's a 20th anniversary special edition.
Why is it?
Reader's Guide for R.A. Salvatore's Legend of Drizzt, right?
No idea what's going on with my bitrate, but that's okay. As long as the stream is good and solid and you guys can still hear my voice, we're good and we're solid. Mage Sight, thank you for that clip. Much appreciated. Ari Shadow, let's go ahead and give Ari a shout out. Make sure you never check out Ari. Ever. Because this kind of stuff happens on the stream. Wish you would have gotten the clip at Lord Diaz got my new fave. Oh, we can give you another one if you're not satisfied with the clips. No refunds, but I'll give you a refund for this. Steven, what are you talking about, how I did something? Are you talking about the new intro screen? I just made it 16 by 9. No, I'm good. Okay, fine. Well, then I wasn't going to anyway. Thank you for that clip, Ari. Much appreciated. Lieutenant Mao, make sure you check out Lieutenant Mao. She is also a Final Fantasy enjoyer. She loves some Sephiroth. Oh, this is... Oh, you're playing Demon Souls.
Acts like...
You're playing Demon Souls.
That passed away many years ago.
And you're talking about something that's pretty sad, probably. But it's Demon Souls, and Demon Souls is pretty sad. Demon Souls beat me.
Way, just like
beat me horribly.
My cat that passed away was... When she stares at me, it's like I picture. Aww.
That's sad. That's sad. Make sure you check out Lieutenant Mao, and depending on the timetable of that cat's death, make sure you send some flowers, or I don't know, just say hey. You know, when a pet dies, it really sucks. Oh man. Oh, and we also have new in the chat, a friend of mine, Crowy. Sure you check out Crowy if you have any clips.
I have some followers, so.
Are all 3 of you guys watching?
There you go. Look at this clip. It may not be the clip you chose, or the one you want, but this is the clip you get.
What my PlayStation's telling me versus what my dad.
Wow, just wow. Good content.
There could be other people from PlayStation.
Bye, have a great time.
Thank you, Mal. Thank you so much for that.
Because they also broadcast on PlayStation Video as well.
This is Remake. Why am I going to call this Final Fantasy 1? Nice clip. Thanks, Rocco. Thanks for coming through. Alrighty, and last but not least, make sure you check out me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 9:30 on the East Coast on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you.
How many more things are you going to give me here, buddy?
I love when it's a clip of my content. That's my Be Right Back screen showing a clip of my content. That's good content.
I really sincerely doubt that, but
I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a lot of trauma, you know, from the whole idea. You know,
Unity goes nice to
he's gonna have a lot
PlayStation.
of
Oh,
things to
thank
deal
you,
with, and a lot of
Mousy.
therapy
We
time
share
applied
similar
for
fashion
the
sense.
whole
It's all
made out
good.
of wood thing by some dude, and spending time in a whale's mouth and talking to crickets.
Okay, it's when you settled on for a bit. I got you. Those monks though. Oh, thank you. Thank you there, Crowley. Also, guys, make sure you check out our Discord and our merch store, which only has like 3 things, but you can get this mug for a very expensive cost because, you know, that's just kind of how we roll, I guess. That's how Stream Elements wants to market their things. Who knows? All right, let's go ahead and get the Prolotron out of here for this evening and send it back where it came from because we have a game to play that took, God, like an hour to install on a PS5. Physical copies are the way you should go, but physical copies are also very... Oh my god, it's Content Cat! I didn't even see the Content Cat! I'm not even looking at my screen! Hey, Content Cat, thank you so much for that. Thanks for catching the Content Cat, Gladia Nostrum. Gladia Nostrum in the chat! Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Alrighty, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and as much as I've said things about this game, I am actually very excited. Something about sitting down and playing anything Final Fantasy VII related does kind of tickle something inside of me that I have not felt since I had a soul. So here we go with some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I hope it lives up to the hype, which I hope that it does. It will. I think. I hope. We call that a fetish, but you know what I mean. 2 days before I could go play it, so not so bad, really. I got you. Oh, it took me almost 6 hours to download. Ooh, not good, not good. Alright, let's get into it.